Moreno. My name is Valeria, and nice to meet you, and welcome to this yoga class. Some information before to start the class. If you need to use the toilet, it's just at the back. If you need to drink water, the tap is just in this part, in the kitchen. Feel free to take whatever service when you want. As well, if you need to use the emergency exits, we have one downstairs at my right, and to your right, another one. As well, remember if you want, you can change your cards. If you prefer to receive adjustments or assistance in the color green, or if you today don't want, it's okay, and you can put in color red, no thank you. If you have any injury, you can let me know, and we can try to change or modify the asanas. So always be free to let me know, and you can just put your hand to the side, and I'm gonna be close to you. Now, slowly come in a sitting position. In a comfortable sitting position, put your hands in the knees, close your eyes, and just notice your breath. Have your mind here and now. And today, this class, we're going to talk about the third limb from Patanjali. It's the third limb for the yoga. The name is Asana. It's the most common and famous limb of yoga in Western. So it's important to us recognize what means this limb. This limb means seated. So it doesn't mean have a performance, a perfect performance, or look fancy or whatever thing like that. Just it's about the body, about a maintenance in the body, because in that way we can sit in a comfortable pose and stay in calm for focus and do meditation, and continues with the other limbs for yoga. So today the invitation is focused in the asanas deep in your body, thinking not in a perfect asana, just in a perfect asana for your body, for you. Now you can relax your body, relax your shoulders, feel heavy on your body, relax yourself. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, and you can come with me on top of the mat in a Tadasana pose. If you are pregnant or you feel comfortable, you can open your feet wide your hips. If you prefer, you can close your feet, touching the big toes. Engage your core, navel in, your hands active, shoulders back. Make sure that your spine is straight, and your gaze in front as well. Your shin can be in parallel to the floor. If in any moment you feel dizziness, you can open your eyes. If not, just stay here, hold the balance of your body in the center. And this first asana is really good for found or alignment of the body and for the next asanas, Tadasana or mountain pose. Now, slowly you can open your eyes, and with the hands you can go, first you can put your hands in front of your chest, but if you don't have any injury in the shoulders and in the neck, you can put your hands to the sky, and if you don't have any back short, you can bend a little bit back and protect your neck so you can gaze in front, or if you feel comfortable, you can gaze the thumbs. And come back when you feel better, and we're gonna do it again. Behind, inhale, exhale, come back. One more time, inhale, and exhale. This is Asta Asana. So now slowly with the hands come to the floor. If you feel more comfortable, you can put your fingers on the floor, on the mat. This is just Ardha Uttasana. But if you don't have any back sore or problem with the knees, you can bend a little bit and just let the body go down with the natural heavy of the body. And put your hands outside of your feet if it's accessible. And enjoy Uttanasana. This pose is really good for give oxygenation to the brain and help the people with fatigue, as well our hamstrings and low back and legs have strength with this asana. Breathe deeply here, inhale and exhale. And you can actually touch your elbows and feel your body side to side lightly. Make sure that your spine is straight. Your core can touch your legs. And remember, bend your knees if it's necessary. Now, slowly, with the hands to the floor and gaze on top of your mat, your right feet back in a big step back. Since here, you can put the right knee on the floor and observe that your knee and your head is aligned in 90 degrees. So with the hands, you can put the points of your hands, or you can use the props like the blocks to your sides. If you are pregnant or you feel more comfortable, you can just do it like that with the feet outside. But if you feel comfortable, just maintain this pose inside. And when you are here, navel in with the spine straight, you can a little bit fold your head a little bit up and the gaze in front. And if you want a little bit more challenge, you can up your knee to the sky. Just lift a little bit and gaze in front. And enjoy, feel how your body is stretching here. Inhale and exhale in Ardha Sanchalanasana or high lunge. This asana is really good for the body. Actually, for men, it's really good for the reproductive system. And for everybody, it's really good for the digestive system because it gives a massage to our abdominal organs. Anytime you can come back your knee to the floor, and you can release your props with the hands to the floor, and now change your feet. Now the other feet back and the right feet in front. Same, check the alignment of your knee and your head, and you can put your knee to the mat or just lift it. And as well, I recommend you take the props to have a better alignment and more supportive asana, and lift your body a little bit. Just if you feel your back is comfortable. Gaze in front and enjoy. As well, many muscles here are working. Hamstrings, calves muscles, back. Breathe deeply here. In any moment, you can put your knee to the floor. Movement continues here. And when you're ready, put your props aside, your hands to the floor, and your right feet back, your knees to the floor, and sit, put your buttocks on your heels, and your head to the floor, and your hands back outside of your body. And rest here in Balasana, child pose. If you feel any pain in the knees, you can always use props. For example, a block for your head, a blanket behind your knees or between buttocks and your legs. So breathe deeply here. Enjoy this resting pose. And looks not active, but we are working our low back and our buttocks. And when you're ready, put your hands in front of you, gaze in front of your mat, and slowly come back in a sit pose. Since here, roll your feet in front. And first we're going to bend our knees a little bit in front of our body. And we can use a blanket behind of our body. As well, you can use a block if you have tight legs. And we're going to sit ourselves in the border of the blanket. And make sure that your bones of the buttocks are touching the mat. Your spine is straight, on the balance, no too much back or in front, just in a good pose. Gaze in front. And when you find the perfect position for your body, put the hands outside to you. And slowly you can put your legs straight. You don't need to straighten everything, just when you feel comfortable. And your big toes look into the sky. This is Dandasana, or the road. If you feel comfortable here, we're going to continue with other pose. If you feel fine, you can stay always here because it's a foundation pose. So always when you want in a sitting position, you can come back here. Here, just relax, breathe. This asana is really good for kidneys, actually, for digestive system, and for the hamstrings muscles as well. Feel the alignment in your body. And since here, you can open your eyes take the strap close to you. Bend your knees. And with the same alignment with the back and the buttocks on the border of the blanket, just put the strap around the toes. Just in these parts, in the top of the feet. And the same, slowly you can stretch your legs. And just if it's comfortable for your body, you can walk a little bit in front and feel the limits of your body. This asana actually helps us with the patience, because we learn about the limits, the boundaries of our body, and how to improve. Sometimes our body just needs slow movements to improve. So do it with the spine stretch. And if you don't need the strap in a moment, you can just touch the palms or the feet. And make sure that your buttocks are touching the floor correctly. And you can gaze the thumb, the big toes. Or if you are so flexible, you can see between, well, you can see the mat. Remember the flexidor, the feet, it means the big toes to the sky. And we can relax here, some breaths. And since here, just stay. Recognize your body. Feel this Paschimottanasana, intense back of full body. And remember always, if your low back feels something, or your knees can be bended, or you can use whatever prop that you feel necessary for feel comfortable. And this asana is really good for fitness as well, for the spine, the pelvic circulation, and internally we can work with the patience, giving a massage to our organs, inter-organs. Now slowly come back to Dandasana, release the strap, and put your hands back. Probably one hand, well, first release the props, and more or less like one hand back, more than one hand back. Put your hands, and first put your chest, open your chest. And since here, you can bend your knees, and inhale, and the next exhalation, you can lift your hips. You can gaze in front, or if you don't have any injury in your neck and you feel comfortable, you can gaze back. And if you gaze back, you can open and close your mouth. And in any moment, you can come back to Dandasana. This is Parvattanasana, upward plank pose, the variation 1. As well, if you feel any discomfort in your wrist or you just want to rest, come back to Dandasana. This asana helps us a lot in the nervous system as well. Come back to the Dandasana. And since here, again bend your knees. Put the hands back to the knees. And with your feet, you can walk back a little bit. With your spine totally straight, and take care of the integrity of your spine. So since here, helping with your hands, you can put the feet a little bit up, probably 90 parallel to the floor. And if you feel fine, you can put your hands outside or just lift your feet and outside, like you prefer. If you are menstruating or you want a relaxed pose, you can just come back. Here or here is okay as well. So this is Paripurna Navasana or complete bow. This is really good for the core, pelvic muscles, kidneys as well. Now come back to the floor and put your feet back. And now we can rest just 2 breaths in Balasana, in Chant pose. Now when you're ready, put your hands in front. Stretch your hands in front. With the palms to the floor. And gaze in front of the mat. With the elbows touching the floor. And hug your elbows. Next, interlace your hands. And you can touch toes. Optional, put your little fingers to the floor or like that, like you prefer. And gaze, lift your head down. And in the next inhalation, you can lift your hips to the sky. And in preparation of Salamba Sirsasana, any moment you can come back the knees to the floor. If you are pregnant or if you are in menstruation as well, you can do it. If not, you can stay here enjoying the benefits of this preparation of inversion. Supported headstand preparation. And this asana as well is good for balance, strengthening the superior part of our bodies. Breathe deeply here. And when you feel ready, put the knees on the floor. Come back to Balasana, shy pose, with the hands outside of the body. Breathe here. And put your hands in front of your body, gaze in front of the mat, and slowly come back in sit pose. For this pose, I recommend to use a prop, could be a block or a blanket if you want. This is the last one. So you can sit yourself in the block or in the blanket, both in the shape of a diamond. Or well, if it's the block, it's not a problem. But if it's the blanket, do it like in this part. Sit yourself in this part. Now put your feet in front of you, bend your knees as well. Prepare the alignment of your spine, gaze in front. And slowly with your right hand, you can touch your left feet back. Come back to the in front. You can just put your feet straight and you can bend just one foot. This is good for if you are pregnant or menstruation or you just want a soft asana. But if you want, you can as well put your feet outside. Yeah? Or if you want as well more challenge, you can do like that. Put your feet outside, but like you prefer. When you are here, put your hands to the sky, gaze in front, and twist your belly to the side. And you can put your elbow in your knee and with your other hand back. If your neck is comfortable, you can gaze back. And if you feel fine, you don't have any low back pain, you are not pregnant and menstruation, you can lift your hands up and twist to the other side. In Ardha Matsyendrasana 3 or Lord of the Fish. Now slowly come back to the sky, your hands, and to the floor, sorry, and you can release your hands, your feet, and now do it opposite. Make sure that if you extend your feet in the first side, do it again in the other side. So just repeat the posture like you did it before. Yeah. And when you're ready, in the same posture that the last one, put your hands up and twist first to the open side. If you feel comfortable, you can come with me to the sky and twist to the other side. Gaze back if your neck is comfortable. And here feel the massage in your internal organs, especially the spleen and liver. Right here. Slowly put your hands to the sky, come back to the center, release. And release as well the props. And now we're going to Savasana. So in Savasana you can lie down to the floor. You can use any prop to feel comfortable. It could be a box behind your knees, or if you feel cold, you can use a blanket like you prefer. Your hands outside of your body, feet wide open preferably, and your spine straight. Here you can close your eyes, observe your breaths, and enjoy all the movements that we did in these asanas. We did back bend, forward bend. We worked almost with all the most important joints in our body, and stretched as well our muscles, superior muscles, shoulders, legs, inferiors, the core as well. We did relaxing pose, twist pose, balancing pose, one preparation of inversion. And remember that everything is to feel free for a meditation. So now, probably you can feel more relaxed in this Shavasana pose. You are welcome to use your eye pillows to your eyes and just observe your breath and relax yourself. Now slowly move your fingers, probably your toes. You can move your head one side to the other slowly. You can stretch all your body with the hands up. Bend your knees, hug your knees. Go to the right. And with your hands, you can help yourself to come back in a sit pose. Optional, continue with your closed eyes. With the hands in the chest, close your eyes. And observe your breath. Remember that yoga, the final mission of yoga is unity, discern between Purusha and Prakriti, and Asana is a technique to guide us to the yoga path. So, slowly inhale for Om. May all beings be happy and free. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you. Do you have any questions, please? Do you have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to stay here to listen to meditation or whatever you want to let me know. Thank you.